Hello everyone! In today's video we're going to delve in one of the most interesting topics, which is constituent analysis, that I hope you find it helpful. And now let's get started. It is very important to know in what do we use the constituent analysis. Constituency analysis is a linguistic method used to analyze the structure of sentences by identifying the hierarchical relationships between words and phrases. It includes breaking down sentences into smaller units called constituents, which are a group of words that function together as a single unit within the sentence. This analysis helps us to understand how syntactically different parts of sentences relate to each other. The technique employed in this approach is designed to show how small constituents or components go together to form larger constituents. One basic step is determining how words go together to form phrases. And now we will get to know more about what is the constituent. A constituent in linguistics refers to a unit within a sentence that functions as a single element. It can be a morpheme, a phrase, or maybe a clause that forms part of a larger syntactic structure. Constituents are identified through constituency tests and help understand the hierarchical organization of language. They represent semantically connected material, and also any sequence of words which a single word can functionally replace must be a constituent. There are similar tests to help identify which phrases are constituents within a sentence, and we will get to know more about them. In here we have 6 constituency tests that are substitution, movement, question formation, coordination, clefting, and ellipsis. And we're going to go through each one of them and explain it in details. The first test we have is substitution test. In this test, if we can substitute a group of words with a single word, then we know that group forms a constituent, or if we took out a word and replace it with a pronoun. This test has two types. The first type is substitution with a proof form. Example, the students saw their friends after class. Then we will get the students saw them after class. We substituted their friends with them. The second type of this test is substitution with null string, or we can call it verb phrase ellipsis. In this example, Maya will not eat gluten. Will she not eat gluten? Then we got Maya will not eat gluten, will she? With the only question mark. And here we got rid of the part not eat gluten, which is the verb phrase part, which is called verb phrase ellipsis with tag question. The second test that we have is movement test. In this test, you're taking your original sentence and transforming it by moving things around as a unit. The idea behind the movement tests is that you can only move constituents, like topicalization, which places a constituent at the beginning of the sentence. Like in this example, John ate potatoes in the kitchen. We will take in the kitchen and place it at the beginning of the sentence, and we will get in the kitchen John ate potatoes. This is called propositional phrase topicalization. The second example is he sold the record player to the thrift store. We will also take the record player and place it at the beginning of the sentence, and we will get the record player he sold to the thrift store. The second test that we have is question formation. Here we can identify constituency by answering to questions. We may ask as many questions as possible related to the target sentence. The answers will help us to find the constituency. Like here in this example, who stole the money? The answer will be the man. What did the man do? The answer is stole the money. What did he steal? The answer is the money. The second example is what did Raya's sister bake? The answer is these delicious cookies. Who baked these delicious cookies? The answer will be Raya's sister. Then we have coordination test. in this test is when only constituents of the same type can be joined by coordinating conjunction, which are for, nor, and, but, or, yet, and so. Like in this example, we mashed the potatoes. We also can add to it and peeled the carrots. Then we will have we mashed the potatoes and peeled the carrots. The second example is her friends from Peru went to the show. We can add to it Mary and her friends from Peru went to the show. And of course, if we can coordinate a group of words with a similar group of words, then they form a constituent. Last but not least, we have the clefting test. Clefting involves placing the constituent within a frame and seeing if it still makes sense. The frame is it, was or is, plus who, what, where, when, that, and how. Like in this example, Maya wants to look at your notes after class. We will add it is after class that Maya wants to look at your notes, and this is called prepositional phrase clefting. The second example is the boy found the ball. We will add it was the boy who found the ball. The last test that we're gonna discuss today is the ellipsis test. We can also call it many different names such as no string deletion and zero string. By this test, some parts of the sentence can be deleted and we can get rid of them. Like in this example, Bill found a golden nugget in the stream, but I don't think John will find a golden nugget in the stream. Here we will delete the part find a golden nugget in the stream, so the sentence will just be Bill found a golden nugget in the stream, but I don't think John will. The second example is if he works hard, I won't have to work hard. Here we will also delete the part work hard, so the sentence will be just if he works hard, I won't have to. We reached the end of the video and I hope you guys found it helpful and informative, and I wishes you all the best. Thank you and goodbye.